Hello everyone, my name is David with Let's Talk Theology. I'm happy to be with you. I'm very excited. I'm thankful that you've taken the time to visit our YouTube channel and look at some of our videos. Hopefully they've all been a help to you. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic which we've been talking about for about a week now. We have a few videos already uploaded, but we're going to continue to talk about deism. We have an interesting character that we're going to talk about today that has influenced deism in a very unique way. So sit back, relax, and let's get ready to talk about some theology. Again, thank you for watching, and welcome to Let's Talk Theology. Hello everyone, thank you for returning back. Again, my name is David with Let's Talk Theology, and I'm glad you're with us to discuss this very important topic considering deism. And we are very excited. This is a very fun and very interesting topic that we've been discussing, because it's a very practical issue and it's a very relevant issue for today's time. So we hope you're enjoying all the video posts. We hope you're being inspired and even that you're learning a little bit as you view these videos. Today we're going to talk about a person that's very important. We're going to talk about Thomas Paine, and I'm moved to say that you can't really talk about deism and its influence on America unless you talk about Thomas Paine. You have to talk about him because his views really influence the thought of deism, okay? It has been said that George Washington was very dominant and influential in colonizing the states by his sword, but Thomas Paine, with his ideas and with his philosophies, really motivated the nation into its independence and its mind to seek after independence and sovereignty. So we have to discuss Thomas Paine, and we're going to take a few videos to just kind of look at his ideas and how it may have influenced Christianity back then and how it is even influencing Christianity today and even America, okay? Now, we're going to look at a statement that is found in The Age of Reason. Thomas Paine wrote a book by the name of The Age of Reason, which addressed his philosophical and his theological convictions. Of course, they were unorthodox, and he felt that it was necessary to address the issues in writing, okay? And this piece that we're reading from part 1 of Age of Reason is known and has become known as Thomas Paine's Creed, all right? And I want you to listen to what he says. He says, "I believe in God and no more. I hope for happiness beyond this life. I believe in the equality of man, and I believe that religious duties consist in doing justice, loving mercy, and endeavoring to make our fellow creatures happy." All right, that's American all day, okay? In fact, whenever we think about this kind of talk, we always associate it with Christian ethics. We always see it to be a part of the Christian responsibility. But for Thomas Paine, it was a deistic view, and it was a deistic ethic. It was just a moral philosophy to him, all right? But look at what he says further. He says, "But lest it should be supposed that I believed many other things in addition to these, I shall in the progress of this work declare the things I do not believe and my reasons for not believing them." All right, so here's where it kind of goes down. All right, it started off really nice. It started off very Christian-like in the first few verses of this reading, but we're going to see how now this is going to go the other way. All right, he says, "I do not believe in the creed professed by the Jewish church, the Roman church, by the Greek church, by the Turkish church, by the Protestant church, nor by any church that I know of." He says, "I don't affiliate myself with any church." Well, if you think about it today, we hear a lot of that today, don't we? And it's really not a problem, but I want you to see how far back these trends go, all right? These are trends that go far back into the history of America. This type of thinking of independence and not really affiliating ourselves with organizations or particular dogmas. And again, that's not a bad thing, but sometimes that have negative connotations that we're not always aware of. And I think it's always important to, at least, if we're not going to affiliate ourselves with what we would call man-made religions, which is what Thomas Paine is alluding to, we ought to at least have enough discipline and respect to affiliate ourselves with biblical views. And that's where the problem normally comes. Instead of saying we don't want to deal with the man-made and the superficial and institutionalization of various churches, we often say we don't want to have anything to do with Christian ethics or Christianity at all. And I think that's a little too far. There's a a balance in all of this that we have to really grasp in order to get back to biblical Christianity. But this is where it gets dangerous, and I want to give you this statement to kind of bring out my points that I was trying to make earlier. He says here, my own mind is my own church. My own mind is my own church. This is the heart of deism. It is the concept of saying, I don't need any other input. I don't need anyone else's revelation. I don't need anyone else's help. I don't need anyone else's insight. All I need is my own mind. And I can rationalize my way into a proper way of living as it pertains to Christian values and Christian responsibility. The fact of the matter is that's just a dangerous way to live. All right, we're going to see a little later on how Thomas Paine really resents personal revelation, and he gets this kind of thinking from guys like Voltaire and some of the other French philosophers that had the same type of mindset towards religious beliefs. But this is the kind of thinking that has permeated our society. The kind of thinking that says my own mind is my own church. My own thinking is good enough for me. My own rationality is what really matters. And it's just another way to throw out faith, to throw out the Bible, to throw out revelation that is given to us through Jesus Christ, and to simply say, I can do exactly what I want to do, all right? That's what it boils down to. Truth of the matter is, brothers and sisters, we can't do what we just want to do. We can't have our way. We can't do whatever our mind tells us to do. Paul says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Present yourself to Jesus Christ and allow him to help you be what you ought to be. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to be as Christians. Brothers and sisters, my time is up. This is just a small, brief introduction to the views of Thomas Paine. We're going to get deeper into his thoughts, and we're going to really look at some of the things that he believed. But I want to thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe, hit that like button, hit that subscription button, please. Share and let everyone know what we're doing here with Let's Talk Theology. Again, thank you for watching, and until next time.